Shouldn't you make it so that they can see?
Drum roll, please. No, I'm joking. Boom. Here is our spread. We have, I guess, the first one, Jessica Jones.
I have not seen it.
Never seen it.
No, not seen it.
I have seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna argue with you.
But what are you gonna argue with me about? She's a brunette.
I respect women.
Why?
That kind
Why
is not
that important?
Well, I'm just that's the only thing you can tell from the show. Wait, no. I can tell you this one thing. She sleeps with Luke Cage.
Oh. Yeah, we'll keep.
And Luke Cage. Thor Ragnarok.
That one was pretty good.
This one is an amazing movie.
Yeah, pretty good.
Like the.
Are we rating them within like the string of movies or as a standalone?
We can do both.
I guess.
Kind of like.
I just kind of rank it as like an overall movie.
I was thinking B tier.
I think that one's the best of the Thor trilogy.
Oh, it's the best of the Thor trilogy for sure. But where does it? Where would we rank it?
You say like
I'd say yeah, like
somewhere in the B's.
Yeah, I would say
A.
Like a high B, low A. I'd say.
Yeah.
Here's the newest movie to come out, No Way Home.
That's in like an A tier, like
A S tier,
getting close to S tier, I'd say.
I wouldn't say it's S tier.
Yeah.
It's A tier.
It's up
was
there.
Very good.
What are your thoughts?
The central conflict was a little dumb. Like at least the inciting incident.
And then like there were.
Yeah.
But aside from that,
the MILF in it.
The what? There were parts of it that I thought could have been better.
Yeah, but
what a shock. I think of the recent string of MCU movies like Shang-Chi, the Disney shows, and Eternals.
I need to watch that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't really want to watch it, but I should watch it.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it is a good movie. I think it is. I think it is the. I actually think
Spider-Man.
I actually think I prefer Far From Home. I think Far From Home is
that the last one?
No, that's the second one.
There was
I meant like the last.
The one with the yellow jacket.
No Way Home.
Huh?
Yeah.
The one with the yellow jacket.
The yellow jacket. No, that's Homecoming.
Okay.
Homecoming is Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home. No Way Home.
Oh god.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. No,
that's the Christmas special.
Yeah, Spider-Man Christmas. No, they're making an animated Spider-Man TV show on Disney Plus.
Okay, next one.
But
next one.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I've watched that.
I'd
say it's a D tier. It was nice to watch, but as it kind of progressed, it just
it got weirder and weirder.
Yeah, well, they got weirder and weirder. It kept getting
the nerds
just shooting away from the rest of the MCU. Because the first season was kind of, closely connected to the movies that was happening at the time.
And then after that, just...
so I'd say like a D.
D or C, kind of like in the middle.
I think if they kept up the same...
the first season, I would say, is pretty solid in C.
If you're basing off seasons, I would say seasons 1 and 2 are probably A.
Yeah.
But... As a collection, I don't think it's that...
Yeah, I'd say it's a D.
Yeah. They didn't let it die soon enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
my parents love that show.
The ironic thing is with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they came back for another season because the fans wanted another season. Even though they filmed the final season. They had their final season air. And then the fans rallied together and hey, can we get another season?
Even though they had
finished it.
Even though they had already finished up the story.
No,
Defenders.
I've not seen that.
I've seen it, but it is just as garbage as Jessica Jones.
Okay, we'll take your word on it.
Agent Carter. I've seen the entirety of this.
Yeah, I don't...
I've heard it's pretty good.
I would put it in...
What are your thoughts?
Okay. I think for what it is, as being a kind of continuation story of Peggy Carter, because she was, popular from...
I might have seen this.
You might have?
I think I remember.
Yeah,
but
it's cool that they had Jarvis.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Jarvis. Jarvis was cool.
Yeah.
But I think the problem of it was a TV show. They couldn't have the best quality, and
you could feel
not as
you could feel it. Like with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., towards especially most of the seasons after the first season, you could really feel it's a TV show. It's not on the same level.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel as connected as the issue.
Because it's also set in the past. It's set during when there's nothing interesting going on in the MCU.
Yeah, it was.
It does connect. Agent Carter did connect to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. some of the plot lines and characters.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Is nice, but that's still, not the same as having,
I definitely think
the
it's
movies.
I feel like it'd be better than Cage, maybe.
Have you seen Cage?
No.
I would.
Do you
So
respect?
just looking at it.
Do
you're
you respect Whammon?
I don't know
Ant-Man
why
and
they.
the Wasp?
I don't know why they have this before the first one, but whatever. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Have any of us seen it? I've seen it.
I've seen it.
It wasn't bad. I like the first one
I
still
think the
way
first
more.
one was.
Yeah.
First one was way better.
But the truth serum was pretty fun.
Yeah, the truth serum part was funny,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they did up their shrinking and growing effects with the pin particles, so I did enjoy that. But the story is not.
I just think you
Yeah,
can't.
it's just-
The first one's
it kinda
really
got-
hard to beat.
Yeah.
It kind of.
I'm interested to see how the third one is going to
Yeah,
be.
so I'd
kinda
say
got
it's a
confusing
D,
at points.
maybe. D is C.
D or C. I would.
High D, low C, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's put it on D.
Yeah, we can almost
Ant-Man,
read it.
I think.
I'd probably give that like a C.
Or a B.
I was thinking
C.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
high
Since we have 4 of us, we'll go by vote. Okay.
I say B.
B. I say B. What do you say? Because he says C, so you're the deciding vote if we go B or anything else. Ignore the threat. He's not threatening.
C.
C. Okay.
Because
Wait.
I did not think it was as good as Ragnarok. I just.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I don't think it was as good, so I feel like we put it lower in the C, but I think lower in the B, but I feel like it's still in the B cat, like
because I think it was,
as the best of what the Ant-Mans are there kind of the idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It might not be as good as Ragnarok, but for Ant-Man himself, what he's been
casting
there,
was pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
especially also getting the
Paul
comic
Rudd.
relief and
So
hilarious, man.
I personally I think
yeah,
Ragnarok
I'd say
and Ant-Man were both
low beer.
to
Low
me
beer.
were both the same amount of hilariousness, so I like that. Okay. So, personal opinion, but I think Infinity War is among my top 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah.
Like MCU or all time.
MCU, not all time. All time, it's in the top 10.
Infinity War was definitely good.
Yeah.
But I
Top one of the
personally
best
would put it in
MCU.
A, or maybe
Yeah.
I'd say low S, high A.
So should we put it in A still?
Yeah, we can put it. I'd say put it in S, and then we can always go
Okay.
back in the end.
That's
and
true.
like,
Because Infinity War was like the first movie where like all of them came together.
yeah, like as
Like-
a team, not split
Galaxy,
up apart.
Yeah, like
Oh, you mean
Guardians
the
of
entire MCU? Yeah, it was the first
Yeah.
time the
Yeah.
entire MCU came. Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron.
That was out of all the Avengers movies. I think that
that's
one's
the
the
lowest.
weakest.
Yeah,
out of
No,
all
it's
the
definitely the
Avengers
weakest
movies.
about all
Like-
the Avengers movies.
yeah.
But
It gives you like some nice characters, but it just
Yeah.
what the characters do. It just kind of felt like
And then like
droids.
Yeah.
and then like the whole thing with Quicksilver where like he jumped in front of the bullets. It's like
Well,
if you're that fast, you could have just
Grabbed all
moved
the bullets.
and then saved yourself and Hawkeye and the kid.
literally.
Yeah, I think it's.
Does anyone remember
See,
that
it's
that
kinda-
Fox came out with Days of Future Past, which also had Quicksilver the same exact year as this? They
Yeah,
came
I'd
out the exact same.
I'd
year.
say it's C to D tier.
C to D.
Yeah.
I would lean towards D.
We're just resisting putting anything in C.
Yeah, I feel like that Ant-Man is better though. So yeah, I'd say put in D.
Yeah.
Behind.
I'd definitely watch the Ant-Man over the Age of Ultron. What?
Cloak and Dagger.
Nope.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have seen it. Captain Marvel.
Oh my gosh.
I think we all know.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. there.
She's just so overpowered.
Captain America.
Captain America: The First Avenger. I think it's the
decent.
weakest of the Captain Americas, but it's not bad.
I think it's
not bad.
It's also the original, so it is a little
I have,
nostalgia.
I have respect for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'd
Yeah.
say it's.
This-
I'd say
Cap-
CB.
Captain
Yeah.
America was actually the second MCU movie I ever watched.
Yeah.
But it was back
Same.
when it was on Netflix.
I think mine was
That's how-
Iron Man 1.
Same
Yeah,
Iron
I
Man.
definitely cried when all the people were getting killed in the village.
Oh my goodness.
Because I did not see. A, I was younger, and B, I did not see that coming.
The MCU was definitely darker.
War crimes.
It was definitely darker.
It was definitely
back
darker when they had
Back
Columbia.
then,
They
I
also
was a
didn't
young
have
lad
Disney
that
as
didn't
their
understand
overlord,
Oh, yeah.
so they could get away with
That
it.
was before they got bought
Made
out.
it.
Yeah.
What? So I would say first Avengers C.
C?
Yeah.
For Captain America?
Yeah, I'd say C or
It's better
yeah.
than Ultron in that.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's definitely better.
Yeah, I'd definitely watch
And
it.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier
That-
is definitely better than...
Yeah,
I would say that's like a
the thing. Yeah,
B,
I like.
like
Yeah,
high C, low B.
I love
I just felt like it wasn't as much
Okay.
of Captain America. It just felt like everybody else kind of joined in.
Winter
Yeah.
Soldier? Or are you talking about Civil War? We're talking about Winter Soldier.
I like.
Do you remember Winter Soldier? Winter Soldier was mostly him and... Do you not remember it?
Well, no, at the end, didn't they have the big fight over?
No.
Or was that the next one?
You're thinking of Civil War.
Yeah, you
So,
think so.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like...
that Winter Soldier is actually A tier in my opinion.
Okay. Here's my hot take. I think it's overrated.
I'm trying to remember.
Because
I
my cousin will say this is
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
I
like the best MCU movie.
I remember.
Yeah,
this
well,
now.
It has
Period.
It has good fight scenes.
It has good fight scenes, but I also don't get the whole idea.
Yeah,
Like
I remember this now. It's like with
Daredevil
the
is S tier.
Holocaust.
Season 1 is S tier.
I remember with that.
That's all I'm
hell
concerned
carriers
about.
and all that stuff now.
Yeah.
But what I because everyone calls it, spy thriller or whatever, which it is.
Winter Soldier. I would say
It's not me.
I'd say Spears.
Yeah, like B tier.
Higher than the other.
So
one.
I guess it's
I'd put it above Ant-Man.
Above
Honestly,
Ant-Man?
for me,
I'd put it.
I don't know if I put
I'd
it
put it
above
about the
Ragnarok.
same.
I would not put it above Ragnarok.
I put it about the
Yeah.
same.
I don't know if I
as
put it
Ant-Man.
above Ragnarok, but I would put it above Ant-Man.
okay. We'll put it there.
Okay.
Civil War.
I think that was the best Captain America
Yeah.
movie.
I would
think
say
that
It's
was
more of an Avengers movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
Is it's
Yeah, it's
more
an
of an
Avengers
Avengers. I would.
But the villain is so good.
Oh no, he's so good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So I would say this is an A.
That was
yeah.
Civil
Yeah,
War
no,
was the
yeah.
first MCU movie I ever saw.
Really?
That is a very weird point
Yeah.
to start watching.
That's
Okay, no,
fighting
I saw it.
spot.
I saw that one years before I started watching the MCU movies. Like
That's weird.
What? How?
it was at the youth lock-in the one year. Everybody brought movies and
Wait, that was the first time you saw an MCU movie?
yeah.
Oh,
You uncultured swine.
How?
not his fault.
Like
Blame his
I saw
parents.
that I saw Civil War back in like what was it? It was like 2018ish, and then I didn't start watching the
1941.
MCU movie until like
As we were
2019.
storming the beaches, they were playing
It's still
it on the
impressive because this
TVs.
came out in 2016. This was 2016 this came out.
Okay.
This is 8 years old, guys.
I'd say an A or a B
Yeah, A.
tier.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Well,
Hey.
I don't think it goes in the same tier as these ones.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I have not seen that.
Did not see that.
Okay, this one is S tier.
I guess.
Alright,
I guess.
No, I've seen it. The,
If you say so.
the first season, second season is...
Is it
Yeah.
on Disney Plus?
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh dang it!
Oh, I can watch that.
Yes, you can. I would
Doctor
suggest-
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I
was.
No, cool boy. Crap. This was still when Marvel was having their villain problem, where their villains
Yeah.
would be bad. Like, Ant-Man has a bad villain. Doctor Strange has a bad villain. Captain America doesn't have a bad
The
villain.
Wasp has a pretty.
Well, the Wasp has a
One of the villains was bad. The other one was good.
yeah. Age of Ultron, bad villain. Captain Marvel, we don't bad character. The Netflix shows don't really. I don't know too much about
The
these
villains just the problem is the villains half the time are like keep changing and they're just
Yeah.
not.
ones. And not
You
that
can't
interesting.
develop them if you're trying to still
Yeah,
develop
that-
the main character.
Black Panther is S tier.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty good.
You can't.
Black Panther.
Wait,
you-
where's Black Panther?
It's the next one. Oh
No, that's Infinity
that's-
War.
Oh.
That's
Not
I
even.
just saw-
That's not even close.
I just saw
You saw the purple.
Yeah,
You saw the purple.
I saw
Okay.
purple.
Well,
All right.
whatever. No.
Infinity. I'd say it's an A tier.
I don't like it that much. I'll put it in C.
Endgame?
I'd say that it was A tier.
I'd say it's A.
I'd
It's-
say
I like the
Endgame
big
is A
Seeing it,
tier.
I saw it in theaters though, like on
Yeah.
opening
Yeah.
day, so that might have been a bit of a different experience.
I saw it on opening day with Michael and Nick.
You didn't invite us.
He didn't invite you.
Yeah,
Oh.
gotcha.
He didn't know you actually. I don't even know you at the time.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I did know you, but I
I was gonna say the crowd reactions for Endgame were just.
I'd say it's A. I'd say probably
This gotta be A.
it's you just because it
Endgame
brings
hurts me
everything
so much.
together, and it's that it's like the last great Avengers kind of as we know it movie.
I mean, I prefer Infinity War, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I prefer Infinity
Okay.
War, but it's the idea that it's that last movie where we see all the original Avengers before they all
before they go like
have them get oofed.
Homecoming. I want to rewatch Homecoming and Far From Home.
Yeah.
Since watching No Way Home, we can do a watch party.
Both of those spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Homecoming
I
was
was
better
ta-
than Far From Home.
I was talking earlier about how I prefer Far From Home. I think I like it more.
Okay.
I still like
but-
Home Alone the best.
Okay, shut up. We haven't seen that one yet.
I'm gonna email them as
It's Spider-Man 4
name the
going
next one Home Alone.
I mean, they'll probably stick with the home naming. So,
They've already come
Shang-Chi
this
was
far
weird.
with it.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but
I would put Homecoming
If you
at
don't pay
like
attention in Shang-Chi,
Can't find
you
my
will
house.
get lost.
yeah.
that's true.
I would put
Who's in my home?
I would put Homecoming at like a B tier.
B tier?
B or C.
Yeah.
If Homecoming is B, then there's no way that Captain America is C. It's got to be A in that case.
I would put it in C then.
Yeah,
I'd say it's C. I think,
Okay.
Far From Home. Some of us
I-
think it's worse. Some of us think it's better.
I would put that in like a
it was.
B tier.
I think.
Oh no! The last time you did a tier list, we finished within an hour. Yeah, no, that's true. The cup tier list was within an hour, but I'm talking about the anime one that
Yeah,
took
I
3
think-
hours. That
Yeah.
Strict
Balls here was
spinning
watching.
effects.
I would say since some of
my
us
name
think
is
it's better,
Bomb
some of us think it's
Slayer.
worse. We just put it in the same tier.
C.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's one of those movies.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one. I might watch it again, but I'd watch other
Guardians of
ones
the
before.
Galaxy.
I want to rewatch both of them.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Which
I like
one
that
is this?
one.
Is
Yeah.
this
First
the
one?
first one or
B tier.
volume
It
2?
might
Looks like
be.
the
Volume
first
1.
Volume 1 was better than Volume 2, in my opinion.
I prefer Volume 2.
Yeah.
I think Volume 2 is better.
I like the original one.
I gotta leave in a little bit.
So we gotta
Well,
get this done.
Yeah, we gotta
first.
get this
Yeah.
done. So
I would say that Guardians of the Galaxy is A, and then the second one is B. That's just what I would say.
interesting. I think I don't think either of those.
Guardians of the
I think
Galaxy, I
they'll-
would say
I'd say
I think
C.
I think they're D or C or D.
I'd say they're D's.
Okay.
I'd
Okay, let
Marvel milk.
let me think about this. I think that this.
wait, what?
I would do it.
Alright, I gotta.
Wait.
I probably gotta
Alright.
go now.
Okay.
Whoa! No.
Don't die on the way home.
Trying to think
I
about
won't.
If
this.
you do, I will come save you with my.
I don't think it's as good as Ragnarok, so I would say it's C
I will
tier.
pull out a broom and start brooming the snow
And
away.
not because the fight scenes weren't great. The big issue I had was the people being magically good at archery. That was kind of, and
Felt
also
like a
like
really
if you
rip-off of
don't
Hawkeye.
really pay attention to when they're doing exposition, then like in the end, I'm sorry, but it's been out for a while. In the end, it's like there's a dragon now.
And it doesn't matter. Yeah, I say it's B tier. It was a nice movie to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
It was very, very interesting.
I'd say bottom of B tier.
That's
Though.
it.
yeah, bottom of B tier
Like-
or top is well, not top of C. But
For what it was. And stuff.
All right, Iron Fist.
What? I haven't
it's
seen
not
that.
seen it.
I have seen the first season. Also because
original Avengers. What do we think about that?
Well, the storyline, honestly, if you think about it, was kind of plain.
The only
Yeah.
thing I liked was going to the. Where did they go at the end?
Shawarma.
Shawarma. That was the best part.
Don't get me wrong, it was great. We really liked
Hulk.
it.
It's
oh, he
iconic.
did say the
It's
Mandarin showing up was dumb. For
We have a
Yeah.
Hulk.
I thought it was interesting because they've teased it for years that it was going to show up again, but
It also
That
the
is-
Avengers had some good.
When for- oh.
like that.
Yeah.
We have a Hulk.
he's now
We have
upset.
an army.
He's
That's
upset
true.
with you about
They had
Captain
banter.
America.
That was true.
Yeah.
I would say because of that, it's in C tier.
Yeah, I'd say Avengers in C tier.
See,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it kind of goes like it's a nice one, but like doesn't really hit as good as nowadays now.
What was that?
Has anyone seen The Incredible Hulk? Have any of you seen it?
I think I have. Yeah,
I have
The
not.
Mandarin?
that old
Okay.
one. Oh, it's
Not as bad as Hulk 2003.
no, it's not as bad.
But-
It's I think it just needs a new one to come out. It's the problem is there's a lot
Well,
of.
we're getting She-Hulk.
That's not. Okay.
You were the one that brought it up.
I'd say it's a D tier. I just think it's for what it is. It was an okay movie.
I would actually. Well, I guess we
I
can go back
Thor's
to.
in the same boat.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Thor.
Yeah.
I
think that's
really
the one
leans
issue is
into
we
the
haven't
Death
seen
Dance. I
some
don't
of these
think
movies
it's an
in
E
years.
tier.
What do you mean you don't know if you could wait? Vomit noises.
Jeb
I don't know if I can continue watching this. Why is it that bad?
Jeb Bush, don't make me yell at you for your cut video. I didn't watch yet.
Look, I think Thor is probably just D tier. I don't think it's E tier.
I thought Thor in E tier.
Yeah.
Well, just the world building of it is like really good. You know,
Yeah.
like they made Asgard really well.
I
So
definitely.
because of that, I would say.
Well, the world building was good. It being the first Thor movie, I think it really portrays his character.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
I think
gonna.
that's the thing is
I
all
don't
the first
know if-
movies are really good.
Your opinions are so off. What, you don't
have to
like my
also look at when
opinions?
it was made.
Is that the problem you
Well,
have?
you
with
should
it?
have showed up, and then you could have said something.
Yeah, you should have just showed up. No, should have just showed up, but no, you decided to stay home.
Okay.
Thor movie and stuff.
What is this?
Thor
Way
Ragnarok.
better, like, it's
S
pretty
tier.
good. Yeah, but
Absolutely,
the
definitely
first
S.
Yeah,
story
definitely
is the
S
same
tier.
way.
This is-
100%
Yeah,
S tier.
What is us tier?
Thor.
Thor in the Dark World.
Oh, get that shit out
Why are
of
you guys
it.
laughing so much?
We're messing with.
We're missing.
Yeah, because that's definitely not true.
Yeah.
We all know Captain Marvel is
Oh,
S.
yeah.
The Dark
Yeah.
World.
more like
E
S
tier.
The waffle.
Or F tier.
I would say E, definitely.
So personal opinion, I prefer Dark World to Thor.
What?
Yep.
What?
I like it better than Thor.
Are you
What?
geek?
How does that even make?
You are
any sense?
geek.
Why?
You are ridiculous.
I'll listen to you. Why?
Oh, WandaVision's next.
Oh no.
If you watched the whole thing and actually got into it, it was pretty good.
Okay, WandaVision.
I was gonna
Explain.
Thor the
He
Dark
needs
World
to
is,
explain.
oh, he says Thor the Dark World is S tiers. see, we're all like minded.
Jeb, you have no taste.
No. So going off of the whole idea of world building, I prefer the world building and seeing Asgard from the perspective of the Dark World. We get a more humanistic approach to Thor and his mother's relationship that we then get payoffed in Endgame.
Okay. Well, I understand and appreciate
And
that.
also, I think Thor the Dark World, even though that's a boring movie, I think it's less boring than Thor.
Thor is better than Thor the Dark World in my opinion. It's more.
I think that the
iconic,
weakness of the villain, Thor: The Dark World, is what kills it for me. But
That's true. The
villain is so just
But-
like paper thin. Like
Isn't the villain is
The ending of
It is
Thor is
pretty-
one of the most
it's-
boring endings
No,
I've
it's
ever
Ragnarok.
seen
Oh yeah.
in a movie. When
It's
I
just so
remember first watching that, and I was just like,
that
It's
is.
just
This is so
many
boring.
movies I
I was
can't
like, is it
remember.
over? Really? That was the climax?
yeah, kind
Oh,
of like
yeah, I
that.
remember. This is
Because he
long.
just fights the destroyer,
Yeah.
and then it kind of just ends. Nothing really interesting happens.
Yeah.
Oh, he destroys the Bifrost, so there's like a little emotional tension, and then literally we get the end credit scene shows that Loki is fine.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
the thing is, Thor it builds so much for the other movies,
Schloggers.
and it introduces the
You gotta
Tesseract.
throw in one.
WandaVision.
Oh wait, no, most of these are the Disney Plus shows. Okay, WandaVision.
Have you seen WandaVision?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's
they really lean on the mystery.
Yeah.
I like what
But,
what
like,
is
I
the
like
Mystique.
that.
what is
Like,
the
they did a good
what is
job with
the
it.
Asian-
What?
Yeah, see, look, WandaVision wasn't too bad, actually. I enjoyed the mystique. Yeah. It was,
I think yeah, it was a good movie. I like
There's
As
okay.
soon
I like
as
how, like, there were
that
certain
mystery
things-
broke down, it became
you know
a
the
pretty
card
not
trick
good show.
from
Yeah,
Ant-Man.
The first like 4 episodes were wait, how many episodes was it? It was only 6.
I like-
what? The first 4 episodes were good.
Yeah.
Then the final 2 it kind of just broke down.
Yeah.
I would say
Talking
of,
I'm speaking
Yeah.
from a Christian perspective. It's not a good story because we have WandaVision creating all this life and forcing everyone to kind of do whatever her will.
Mhm.
She then just creates the children with a dildo.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's basically what
yeah. I mean,
Just
I
like-
like
Vision
from
is-
WandaVision that like they kept the card, the card trick that what is the
oh yeah,
like
woo.
woo.
woo yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
anywhere in Ant-Man they used it in the first episode, like showing that they still.
I like the interconnectedness. Of it. That was a big part of it.
I think that was the thing is making sure.
I did like the return of Darcy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think the ending is where it really loses it, and the whole idea of what Wanda is doing around with the town and how
it's like villainous activity.
Yeah, it's villainous activity. They try to like change with Harkness, but it doesn't really work. And then in the end, they're just like, they'll never know what you sacrificed. They were literally trapped here against their will for months because you were just like.
Because
I want a family and a life.
Because she lost the love of her life and her entire world came crashing down.
I want to have
an immensely powerful being. It's like we'd like to think, we wouldn't do that if we were in her position, but in reality, we are human. So I think
we all want Siggy.
I think it deserves D tier.
Oh, D is our biggest.
Yeah, give me that.
I mean, that could still change. So
they didn't stick the ending. That is for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Jeb, your opinion doesn't matter. You're not here.
No, he's talking about WandaVision. We all agree on that.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I
have seen it.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Spoiler.
It's not bad.
It's not exceptional either.
It's kind of just I felt like a filler kind of thing.
He says shut up.
Really, Jeb?
Well, I did like how they really.
I will crash into your house tonight on my way home.
They really did lean into what life was like after Cap died.
Yeah.
And I liked how they got into like the sort of political side of it because it's like now we just need to make some figurehead and I don't know there were a bunch of
that's a cool aspect.
I really appreciated it. I'll say that it really helped wrap up what left Captain America left a huge void and a bunch of questions and it came in and really.
I think another D like.
I wouldn't call it a filler.
Is it better or worse than one?
Better. That's what I'd say.
I'd say better because the WandaVision it focused mostly just on her her aftermath, where this focuses not on both Bucky's and the Falcons.
Bucky and
but also the wake of where
I would say just put it
where the world is without Captain America.
Yeah.
In the idea of Captain America being the protector, what's next?
I liked Loki.
I liked Loki.
It wasn't bad. It did really destroy some of the ideas of the crystals and stuff. But I feel like that was also needed.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I think, especially seeing what comes now,
for season 2.
Yeah. Loki is a C.
Well, I mean, they did
tier. I'd say Loki is C tier.
What?
Yeah, C tier.
Yeah, I say Loki is C tier. I think really we need to see that season 2.
Yeah.
To really know.
Yeah.
To see how
to get a better where we could rank it because it kind of leaves us on that.
Okay.
It's a Black Widow's E. It's it's not.
It's
not incredibly great. Villain was pretty weak. It's not as bad as F. Yeah. So it's not as good as D, not as bad as F.
Yeah, the whole fan. It just kind of felt like.
What is that?
What is it?
Being fan service?
No. What is it?
What? Taskmaster?
No, not Taskmaster.
What are you trying to remember?
I like Taskmaster. Taskmaster is a good show.
It would have been so cool, but no.
No, what is it? No, it's they got the baby, the 2 kids, and the parents that are all superheroes. The baby can become a fire demon.
The Incredibles?
Yeah,
you're talking about The Incredibles?
It kind of felt like that at one point when the whole family kind of got. It just kind of felt like.
Wait, Incredibles 1 or Incredibles 2?
Yeah, but they really killed the vibe by forcing a pig to stop breathing. You guys remember that? That was just you can't really have a good family vibe. You're just let's torture an animal.
It just didn't
Stop breathing.
That one I felt like was a fill, kind of.
They kind of
filling in
Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson. She has a huge following. People are fanatics. People really like Scarlett. Anything that she's in, they love it.
He was one of my favorite villains.
What the hell?
Who?
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster?
I thought we were talking about Taskmaster. We were talking about the British TV series. Where's the Swedish?
So what if the What If series? What is that? I haven't seen it.
What If I only watched the first one. I just didn't like it. It was 40-minute ones, so they go over
40 minutes. They were only 20 minutes.
20, very short. So the one I remember I watched was instead of
The first one was Captain. What if Captain
Carter became Captain America.
Peggy Carter got the serum instead of
Yeah,
Steve
and
Rogers.
I did not.
D tier.
I didn't even put a lot. I just did not. Like, I heard there's a couple good ones.
Exploration.
But I just felt like they went too close to the original. It just.
So
I felt like it was kind of like one of those things where it's just kind of a cash grab.
Yeah.
Like they're like people are gonna watch it. We're gonna make some money off of it.
well, that's the funny thing. No one watched it
Yeah, no.
I'd say E.
I'd say it's E. It's just not.
because of Hawkeye.
Have any of you seen it?
I have.
I
It's
have
pretty.
seen it as well.
Yeah, I'd say
Well, I'm a little biased because I do really like Hawkeye and his character and how he's a family guy and whatnot. But how when his family was taken away, he became Ronin and basically became kind of like
How's that spoilers? It can't.
it's kind of similar to almost like a Batman sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
So
I'd still say D. It's just
Yeah, I feel like a Ronin show would be more interesting.
yeah.
Yes.
I think that they're kind of
A show to go back
for that.
and show what he did during the 5 years.
I would
I
would say I don't know. I wouldn't agree with it being in the same tier as Thor.
Yeah, I would say
I-
E tier.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way I was thinking.